Jenna, as much as I like Jimmy G, and much as I would love to see the 49ers win solely so that Nick Wright will have to go on national television and apologize to Jimmy G and give him his props.
I would not, though.
I'm going with the Rams. I am going with the Rams. I think they're the better team. It's simple as that. And to use Nick's formula from last week when he picked the Chiefs over the Bills, they got the better quarterback by a nice margin, Matthew Stafford over my man Jimmy G. Yeah. All right? They got the better receiving core. They got the best defensive player on the field, Aaron Donald, the best cornerback in Jalen Ramsey. Call the coaching a wash if you want to. They are the better team. And just a few weeks ago, I know they lost to the Niners, but they were beating them up pretty good in the first half, up 17-3 at the half. They just let their foot off the gas. McVay even said it. He got too conservative in his play call, and I think this time they'll keep their foot on the gas. I'm not predicting a blowout, but I think they'll win the game. And that defense, one of the main things that's convinced me, for all the good that they have on offense, the defense looks like, in the playoffs, the defense from a year ago. We've been waiting for that defense all year. Last year, best defense in the league. This year, middle of the pack. But come playoff time, they have been absolutely phenomenal against the run. And we know that's what the Niners want to do. They've given up less than 60 yards a game rushing against Tampa Bay and Arizona. They've held those two teams to 19 points on average. Those are two high-scoring teams. So the defense is back. Von Miller is back to Pro Bowl form. So, and here's the last thing. And Stafford, he's played clean. He gave up 4 interceptions and 2 losses to the to the Niners this season. But he's been clean in the playoffs. But beyond that, they are playing for, as much as they want to win the Super Bowl and get there. And that's the main thing. Nick, they also have a little bit of extra motivation because you know that the Rams hate the perception that they are owned by the 49ers. And the reality, to be honest, to this point, they've lost six straight to them. They have been. And that is an extra drive for them to go out beyond just getting to the Super Bowl and get rid of that. Well, you think Aaron Donald likes the fact that it's a feeling that they get brutalized and manhandled and out-physicaled by the Niners?
Here's the thing. I don't think they liked it a few weeks ago when they could have ended the Niners season. And instead, Sean McVay teams that had been 45-0 when leading at halftime blew a 17-3 halftime lead. And then 2 weeks later, they're up 24 in a playoff game and did everything they could to lose that game. So when I do the tale of the tape here, Broussard, obviously the Rams have the better quarterback. And some will be like, and the Rams are at home. Not really. Niners are going to have more fans there. Yeah, the Rams don't have a home field. We know that. Okay. I don't think coaching is a push. I think coaching is a significant edge to the 49ers, not just because Shanahan has owned McVay, but because, and I don't know why the game broadcasts, I think Joe and Troy will get this, but whenever I see them on like Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, when Sean McVay is punting on 4th and 1, the announcers are always like, oh, wouldn't expect that from Sean McVay. Yes, you would. The Rams were 31 out of 32 in aggressiveness this season. He is uber conservative, and that will hurt them. Getting Cam Akers back has actually not been a benefit because he has acted like this is the Cam Akers from before the injury. And I'm going with the Niners. What? Despite their quarterback. What? And I am going with the Niners. Let me add one other thing.
What?
Because you know
What?
Yeah, the Niners are the better team, guys. They're the better team. Jimmy G just played in a game where his team was up against Aaron Rodgers. He's not better than Aaron Rodgers. They won that game. That was one of the best defensive performances, by the way, any teams put together all year. One last point, Wilds, as far as why I think the massive quarterbacking edge won't be as massive this weekend. So Matt Stafford has gone back-to-back games without throwing a pick. You have to go all the way back to September of 2019 for the last time Stafford went 3 straight games without throwing an interception. So I think that train is coming down the tracks. Conversely, Jimmy Garoppolo has gone back-to-back games with no touchdowns, back-to-back games under 200 yards. At no point in his career has Jimmy G had 3 straight 0-touchdown games. At no point in his career has he had 3 straight sub-200-yard games. So I expect Jimmy G to throw a touchdown, something he hasn't done yet this postseason. I expect Matt Stafford to throw an interception, something he hasn't yet done this postseason. And so I think that because I don't think we're going to get a horrific Jimmy G performance, I think the Niners are better coached. I think their overall defense is better. I think they'll have the home field. I think the Niners are going back to the Super Bowl.
Okay, so when you're sitting on your couch, Nick, I just want to dig into your pick.
Yeah.
Are you going to say, you know what? Let's go, Jimmy G. I'm pulling for you, Jimmy G. I believe in you, Jimmy G. Will you give your heart over,
I won't
like
believe
many people
in
across the country have, to Jimmy G?
You do.
Because you have to be pulling for Jimmy
guys,
G. You have to believe in Jimmy G.
Guys, we can't. No. I don't have to believe in Jimmy Garoppolo to believe the Niners can win this football game. I had the Niners +6 last week. I didn't believe in Jimmy Garoppolo better than Aaron Rodgers, even though Rodgers was quite bad in that football game. We can't talk about how football's all 3 phases, how the Packers lost because their special teams suck, how we can't give so much focus to coaching searches, and oh my God, this team's losing a coordinator, and oh my God, look at this team's offensive line, and then boil every game down to who has the better quarterback. Now, is that the most important factor in most football games? Yes. Is that the deciding factor in all football games? No. I would argue the Niners have beaten 2 teams this postseason, Broussard, who clearly have better quarterbacks. Dak is clearly better than Jimmy. Aaron Rodgers is clearly better than Jimmy. And yet the Niners have gone on the road, far tougher environments than one they're about to face right now, LA, which is basically a neutral site, and won those football games.
What you're doing, Nick, is admitting that Wilds and me have been right in this Jimmy G discussion over the past month that we've had with you. Because, look, we did not come on here and say he's a top 5 quarterback. We did not say he should have been in the Pro Bowl. We said he's a winner and you can win with him. That's all. And you are admitting that you can win at just about the highest level. The highest level with Jimmy
Despite
G.
him. Not with, despite. Wrong clause.
You can't think he's that
wrong
bad.
joining word.
You can't think he's that bad. He's gonna beat Dallas, Green Bay, and the Rams, and you think he's horrible? That doesn't even make sense.
I think he's the 18th best quarterback in football, or the 14th worst, however you want to do it. I've got a list for you later in the show. I think he is a below-average NFL quarterback. I think there are 15 guys that even you guys would take over him in a heartbeat. However, this is about what the Niners have built. This is about that defensive front. This is about what DeMeco Ryans is doing. And this is about Kyle Shanahan, who, unless he has a huge lead late, is one of the best coaches in football. Now, I don't think they'll have a huge lead late, so I don't think they're going to have to worry about that. I believe in the Niners. I believe in the Niners. I picked them against the number against Dallas. I picked them against the number against the Packers. I'm picking them against the number and outright against the Rams, Jenna.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.